Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hurricanes will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the FIU Panthers offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage.
Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rushes on him, trying to make magic with his feet.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic? Well, we've got fast guys, too. And that time, that was a great play call defensive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Panthers will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. It's complete on the right side. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. I mean, they're about to run out of plays. 12th play of the drive coming up. Sets up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Florida. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Got his man out of the backfield. There he goes. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. FIU set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We reach the break. It's FIU with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. Got his man quickly. They found a way to get him the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Back's got it. Touchdown, Panthers! They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Zings it complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get...
And he rolls into the house. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the